Welcome back to Beyond the Numbers, Principled CAM Conversations, where we help HOA and condominium boards build stronger communities through practical leadership and operational excellence. I'm Bryan Anderson, founder of Principled Community Association Management. In our last episode, we talked about governance, roles, responsibilities, accountability, and making better decisions. Today, we're talking about something every board eventually encounters: difficult conversations. A resident is upset. A rule isn't being followed. A homeowner disagrees with a board decision. A vendor isn't meeting expectations. Or two neighbors have competing concerns. These situations aren't unusual. What matters is how they're handled. Don't avoid the conversation. One of the biggest mistakes leaders can make is avoiding a difficult conversation because they don't want conflict. But avoiding a problem rarely makes it disappear. Usually, it allows the problem to grow. Effective leadership doesn't mean eliminating every disagreement. It means addressing disagreements professionally before they become larger problems. Sometimes the most respectful thing you can do is have the conversation. Listen before you respond. When someone is frustrated, their first need may not be an answer. It may be to feel heard. That doesn't mean agreeing with everything they say. It means listening carefully enough to understand the concern. Ask questions, clarify the issue, separate facts from assumptions, and make sure the person understands that their concern has been heard, even if the eventual decision isn't what they hope for. Listening is not weakness, it's leadership. Consistency matters. One of the fastest ways to create frustration in a community is inconsistent enforcement. If one homeowner is held to a standard while another isn't, people notice. That can create distrust and the perception that decisions are personal. Consistency doesn't mean every situation will be identical. Circumstances can differ. But the process should be fair, documented, and based on the community's governing requirements and established procedures. The goal is to remove as much personal emotion from the process as possible. Separate the person from the problem. Difficult conversations become much harder when the issue becomes personal. Instead of, "you're not following the rules," focus on, "here's the requirement, here's the situation, and here's what needs to happen next." That small shift can change the tone of the conversation. Address the issue, don't attack the person. Professional communication protects relationships, even when people disagree. The role of management. This is also an area where professional management can provide tremendous value. A good management partner can help boards communicate consistently, document issues appropriately, and keep conversations focused on facts, policies, and community responsibilities. That doesn't mean management should replace the board's leadership. It means the board doesn't have to navigate every difficult conversation alone. For smaller communities especially, that personalized support can make a meaningful difference. So in closing, difficult conversations are part of community leadership. You don't have to enjoy them. You don't have to agree with everyone. But you do need to approach them with professionalism, consistency, and respect. Listen first, focus on facts, apply standards consistently, address the issue, not the person, and communicate clearly about what happens next. Thank you for joining me for Season 3, Episode 8 of Beyond the Numbers, Principled CAM Conversations. If you're looking for practical resources to help your board lead more effectively, download the free Small Condo and HOA Board Toolkit, or schedule a complimentary 20-minute condo or HOA strategy call. You'll find the links on our website, principledcam.com. Until next time, remember, you don't build stronger communities by avoiding difficult conversations. You build them by handling those conversations well. And that's what it means to go beyond the numbers.